Have you ever been asked to do a funny little exercise for foot pain, plantar fascia, called toe yoga? It looks a little bit like this, where you push the big toe down and then you flip it around and do the opposite. And then ever wonder yourself, how is this supposed to help my foot issue? It's probably because nobody ever really talked to you about why you're doing it in the first place. It's not a dexterity drill. And while the exercise when you're learning it can feel like a baby, trying to learn how to do new things, it's not a dexterity drill. It's not a drill meant for learning how to wiggle your toes all separately and individually. It's actually meant to be a strengthening drill. And here's what I mean by that. I can't tell you how many people I've treated that have just been told to do little toe waves back and forth, towel scrunches with their foot. And they think that that's gonna magically cure their problem. But really, when you take a step back and look at it, those are all body weight, non-resisted exercises. It's just active range of motion. There's no resistance going through it. So how do we put resistance down into the foot in a way that we can do it on a continual basis? Well, the magic is through time under tension. So you try to push the big toe down, lift the other 4 toes up, and you're gonna hold that for 10 seconds to a minimum. Now, a lot of you will probably cramp up in the bottom of the foot, and that's okay. Cramping is usually a sign of weakness when you take nutrition out of the equation. So your goal is to hold this for 10 seconds at a minimum. You want to get about a minute of total accumulation time under tension. So if I can hold this for a minute straight, I only need to do 1 set. If I can only hold it for 10 seconds, then I need to do 6 sets to be able to reach it.
1 minute.
Now that's just basic level capabilities. If you're just looking to go on long walks, 1 minute total accumulation is probably enough. If you're an athlete looking to do higher level things, then you probably want to get somewhere about 3 minutes total accumulation. Now that's not just with the big toe pressing down. We want to do this in 2 different positions. So here's position number 1, big toe down, other 4 up. Position 2 is 4 toes down, big toe is lifted up off the ground. Now here's another way of accumulating load. I can do it in the seated position here, where I'm pushing the big toe down, other 4 toes up, or the reverse of that. Big toe up, other 4 toes down, and that's going to be a certain level of load or resistance. There's not much body weight going through it. I can add load by standing up and going through the same exercise. Pushing that big toe down, lifting the other 4 toes up, and keeping my weight centered over top of that leg. Adding more load would then be doing the same thing here, balancing on 1 foot. And then again, we can do the opposite, where we lift the big toe up, keep the other 4 toes down, and then balancing on the leg like that. So we can add load by adding more or less body weight to the exercise. So if you're tired of doing towel scrunches all day long, give toe yoga a shot. Don't worry about the dexterity. You're not trying to play piano keys with your toes. Think of it like a plank for your toes. You're trying to, bless you. You're trying to hold onto that position for a length of time to create time under tension, and then add load via your body weight to the exercise to make it more and more challenging. So give the exercise a shot. Let me and Landon know how you did with it, and drop it in the comments down below how long you could last before you started cramping up in the bottom of your foot. I bet a lot of you probably aren't going to get over 10-15 seconds.
And if you can't get the dexterity down of the exercise and figure out how to create that movement, don't worry about it. Just push all the toes down or lift all the toes up and do the exercise that way.
So there you have it. Get those toe yogas right. Start making improvement in your foot pain. Start building foot strength. If you're looking for more specific guidance on an injury, perhaps foot pain, or somewhere else in the body, find us at sportsrehabexpert.com. We have online training programs that we can design for you. Just fill out the form, give us a little bit of detail behind your injury so we can design and construct a program specific to you and your needs. And then we'll follow that along with communication in an app and tracking in an app for you to follow along with the exercises and the workout plan that we designed for you.